how do you play all this? How do you manage politics and family?
Now, when I'm home, I'm a wife and a mother. And I go strictly with the traditional saying or the Bible teaching that a woman, there's a head of the family, and that is the husband. Now, some people have a problem with that, but I have no problem with that. I'm a very submissive woman. For as long as my rights are not infringed upon, I am very submissive. So that's why it has been easy for me to be able to manage and balance my relationship with power. Now, being in a woman in politics and business, I have had to differentiate that so well that when I am home, I am not going to go with this authority at home. In office, I'm calling shots and giving directives. When I am at home, I'm a wife, I'm going to surrender myself in my husband's hands. What do you want to eat? That is for him to figure out. Darling, you're going to eat this. Darling, you're going to dress like this. The future and schools the kids go to, darling takes that decision. The way they dress, he has to take the decision. The way I dress, he has to take the decision. So I give him his space and authority.
So, in other words, this is not what you'd have loved to dress like, because I know you for being very decent. So, is that
That is
dictated by him?
absolutely, absolutely. You
What
remember
would
how
have been your preference?
oh, jeans.
Skimpy.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly.
But he
Skimpy
doesn't like it.
jeans.
Yes.
And yeah, that would be different. So he has literally for all the time I have been in a relationship from 2008 when I was at the university. He has taken the deliberate efforts to dress me up.
Okay.
So he'll take me to do shopping and buy me the clothing and pair them up and say this is how they're going to be. And he would want them to be like that. So that's
So, he's the man behind your wardrobe.
he is. He's the man behind my wardrobe. He's the man behind my size. He even goes up to the size of saying, now you have to keep this size. You don't have to be bigger than this. You have to work out, darling. We don't want
So,
the
that
tummy.
is too much. Wow.
He likes it. He controls me. He loves it. He controls me. If he doesn't do that, I will just
Go.
break loose. I go off the point. I remember one time that I was with him for Christmas holiday, and it was Neo who was performing. And we went out and he was mimicking Neo. We went and bought him a hat, bought myself a nice dress, and then we were all excited going for Neo. And Neo delayed. And for him, it's 31st and we have to watch the fireworks. After the fireworks, we have to go home. And Neo is not coming on stage. And I'm all like, I can't go back home without watching Neo. He was so vexed up. He's like, no, we have to go home. Neo came on stage at 3 and I was waiting. He was waiting. First he waited. And they told us that you'll come on stage at 3. So at the time, like 15 minutes to Neo coming, my husband literally said we should go home. That was the time I disobeyed him.
You're like, you have already
I'm like,
waited.
no, darling, I have been suffering under this oppression. I am done with this. I am done with this oppression. I am so going to watch Neo. Do you know Neo's song, Miss Independent? So that's me now. I don't want.
So you disobeyed him once.
I disobeyed him
And
and went and watched Neo. But as Neo is playing his song, Miss Independent, I'm so excited. But I'm not enjoying. I'm like, my husband is not here. How can I enjoy? So he just went and sat at the lobby and waited for me. So I came back after just one song. I couldn't even watch up to the end after one song. And I came back and like, he asked, how was it? I'm like, boring. Why? Because you're not there. So he said, you see, I told you, when we agreed to do something, you always have to pull together. When you pull in different directions, you're not going to have fun out of it. And I learned it that from that time on, I don't have to disagree with him. And I have to make my point, and he either convince him to move my way or he convinces me and I go his way. See,
Thank
you
you.
know.